Hello, I'm Neil Cole from Conversion Uplift. Today we're going to talk about one of the most common problems with analytics, web analytics, and that's duplicate page view events. So we've got Google Analytics 4 set up on our website, so we can tell straight away if we've got a duplicate page view issue by going to the Chrome console, developers console. So if we right click in Chrome on our website and then click inspect, then we go to the network tab. Now normally we just have collect, which will capture any Google Analytics events, but we want to modify this to use a bit of regex so that we can specifically identify page view events. So we start with a / collect, and then we have to escape out the question mark, which one I put in now, and then it's .star, and then it's page _ view, and then don't forget the final / okay, that will specifically identify page views. Now if we refresh the page, we'll see if we just get a single page view, which would be what we're looking for, or if we've got duplicate page views, then we might see more than one. Yes, so you can see here, we can click into it just to double check. We can see the event name should be page view, so we can see that here, yeah, page view. And then if we click on this one as well, this will again be another page view because we've specifically selected for page views. So we're getting 2 page views. So why are we getting 2 page views? Well, there are a number of possible causes. If we go to GTM, we can look to see if there are multiple page view events being fired in the data layer. So particularly if you've got a single page application, you may be using custom events, usually based upon history changes, to trigger your page view events specifically. So here we don't have any. Our website is not a single page application, so that's not the cause. So what I tend to do is look in GTM for the next possible cause. Okay, so do we have a page view event, or is it incorporated within the Google tag? Now, when the config tag was migrated automatically by Google to the Google tag, which is here, they retained settings for firing page views on the config tag being triggered. And so you'll see this here, so it says send page view equals true. So that means a page view is automatically fired when the Google tag fires, which may be fine if you don't have a separate page view event in GTM. Okay, so what we need to now do is check that that is the case. So we come out of this, and if we search for page view tag, we can see here that there is indeed a separate page view event. So what may have happened is that no one has noticed that as well as having a page view event, that the Google tag is set to fire a page view as well with the send page view equals true. So what we should really do is, given that we've got a separate page view, we don't need that setting within the Google tag. So this is definitely a cause here of duplicate page views. So what we need to do is just simply change it to false. And this is a common problem I've come across with many websites, their GTM setup, because it was an automatic migration process by Google. And so unless someone's gone in to check your GTM setup, it may be that it slipped through unnoticed. Okay. So there are other possible causes as well of duplicate page views. So if we go to our GA4 property, for a start we could have also checked in debug view to see whether we were getting duplicate page views sent to Google Analytics. You can see that there were separate page views there. But there were 2 page views here, so that's definitely duplicate page views. Okay, so it's always good to have a look in the settings for that. So the next thing we need to do is look at data streams. Have you got more than one data stream? And again, this is not uncommon. A lot of companies that I've audited don't appreciate you shouldn't have more than one web data stream, and I've discovered that that will send duplicate page views to Google Analytics if you have 2 data streams with 2 measurement separate measurements IDs in your code. So we haven't here, so that's not a problem. The other potential cause of duplicate page views is if you have your own GTM setup, so that could be either using a Google tag or a separate page view to fire page view events on changes in a single page application. But Google also has a method within GA4 to change to send page views within the enhanced measurement settings. So we go into here and we go into the page views that show advanced settings. If you are using history changes and custom events to fire page view events within a single application in GTM, you don't need this setting here, page changes based on browser history events. You need to make sure you unclick that and save that setting, because otherwise you will potentially have duplicate page views when your single page application changes a page. Finally, I would also always check your code in your website. So we can go to Elements and do a search. So we click Control F and we can look for GTM. Oh, that's quite what I want to do. Okay, so type in GTM and we can see here that we've got our GTM script. So what we probably want to do is get the measurement ID, the container ID, sorry, and if we copy that, we just check how many times that appears. Check that we haven't got duplicate scripts in the code. So that comes up 6 times. So that's the main script. That's our main script. So that's what we're looking for. So we haven't got 2 lots. If you have 2 lots of this script, then that could potentially cause duplicate page views. Sometimes I find multiple containers on a site, so that's certainly something to look out for. As it is, because we put the container ID into the search, we know all these GTM scripts are related to the same container, but it's certainly worth checking that. The other thing you could do is, if you prefer, you can look at the script by going to the page source and do the same again, essentially. So we can see our Google Tag Manager script here, high up in the head. If it's not high up in the head, again, that can cause issues. We can do it if we click Control F again. Now it's at the top of the screen. I've got GTM. And we just put the code in there. See there, it only appears twice. So you've got the no script and you've got the main script. So that's all good. So I'm happy that we haven't got multiple scripts on the site and that we've identified the root cause of the duplicate page view and resolved it. So I hope you found that useful. It is a very common problem for many websites that I audit. Okay, thank you again. Bye.